Hey everybody, welcome to the Gloves channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell.
Yes, we did it! Cried Angelina, smiling to her friends. She and all her friends had just graduated from the Heaven School of Angels. After years of training and learning, she was ready to go to Earth on a mission to help as many people as she could, spreading kindness all around the world. Angelina was one of the brightest angels in all lands of heaven. She had curly brown hair, olive skin with blushing cheeks, and the friendliest smile ever. She wore a pale blue robe with scintillant white sandals, and her wings were the color of sunset with silky feathers.
It was a shame no human could see her, but they knew they could feel her presence if they had a warm heart, an open mindset, and positive thinking.
She was so excited. The guardian angels had told her all about Earth. Angelina could picture everything in her mind, even though she had never been there. But now she was going to Earth for real. So our angel set off on her journey. Angelina was shocked by the abandoned place she had landed in. It was an old park with a playground right in the middle, with vines sticking out of the dirty slide and cobwebs all over the swings. The building next to it had broken windows and was full of graffiti.
Just as Angelina was looking at this horrible sight, she heard someone screaming.
Give me my bag, shouted the boy.
I will not give it to you until you clean my wall,
cried the old man.
While watching this sad scene, Angelina closed her eyes and the same image of those two humans came into her mind, but they were a lot younger.
The boy was a happy toddler, sliding down on that same playground, which was brand new and very colorful. A beautiful lady was waiting for him at the end of the slide. She was smiling at him while he was laughing and asking her to slide again. The old man was a lot younger, and he did not have the walking stick and frowning face. Instead, he had a happy smile. He was holding hands with an adorable lady, and both of them were enjoying themselves, surrounded by many joyful and noisy kids. It was so beautiful, but Angelina's daydream was interrupted by more screaming. I won't clean anything. You can keep my school bag. I won't go to school anyways.
The boy screamed even louder.
Angelina was completely shocked, witnessing such a sad scene, horrified with the lack of respect that those humans had towards each other. She was so terrified that she almost forgot her mission.
I have to help them, she said to herself, flying towards them.
It was completely useless. Obviously, they couldn't feel her presence. There were no warm hearts, open mindset, or positive thinking between those two. Angelina tried everything. She got very close to them. She whispered into their ears, touched their hearts. Nothing seemed to work.
Actually, things were just getting worse, as many people started coming closer, talking all at the same time, and making so much noise that everyone got even more stressed and upset. Suddenly, they were surrounded by an atmosphere of bad feelings that was blocking any sort of angels' communications with humans.
In all the chaos, Angelina was frustrated and sad. For the very first time, she wasn't happy or joyful anymore. In the middle of the confusion, the boy got his bag and ran away from the old man, leaving a notebook behind.
Seeing the boy running away, the old man got even grumpier. But he got the notebook and went inside of the old building with the broken window and the graffitied wall. Angelina knew it wasn't possible to help him anymore. Also, it was getting quite dark, and all the angels should meet up at the mountain by the end of the day. With a broken heart,
Angelina set off.
Hi, you must be Angelina, the new angel in training.
asked Glory with a huge smile.
Yes, I'm Angelina. It's so nice to meet you.
Answered Angelina shyly.
I'm Glory. Are you okay? You look exhausted.
Said Glory.
Angelina shared her awful first day with Glory, telling her how she failed badly on her task. Glory patiently listened without interrupting her. When Angelina finished, Glory opened her big wings and hugged Angelina, making her feel relieved and energized. It was everything she needed.
Thank you so much for your kindness, Glory. You're definitely an angel.
Laughed Angelina.
Look, Angelina, humans are good. Sometimes they can get lost in the middle of their problems and frustrations, making them feel hopeless, sad, and confused. They feel like they have failed, and when stress takes over, they completely lose their patience.
Explained Glory.
Wow, I really feel their pain. Actually, it was a great first day, Glory. Now I have empathy for those beautiful humans. I am just starting to understand them.
Smiled Angelina.
Angelina couldn't wait any longer. She thanked Glory for helping her and flew straight to the boy's house. She knew that he needed a hug too.
Jack? Someone called from the bedroom.
Yes, it's me, Dad.
Answered Jack.
Dinner's on the table. I bought Chinese, but I already ate. Warm it up in the microwave. I'm still working.
Said Jack's father.
Jack's mom was an artist. She loved painting and she was starting to teach it to Jack. They loved spending time together while Jack's dad was working. She would make the best dinners, and every night the family would happily gather around the table, enjoying themselves even if his father had to finish some work after dinner.
Since Jack's mom passed away, Jack's life became very difficult. His father was always working and did not have time for him. Jack could not paint without his mom, so he decided to get involved with graffiti, but it wasn't a good idea.
For a while, Angelina just watched Jack, who looked very tired and sad. He was a teenager, a tall boy with short black hair and olive skin and sad green eyes.
While Jack stood close to the microwave, waiting for his food to warm up, Angelina opened her magnificent wings full of silky feathers and hugged him with all her love and care. Jack couldn't see Angelina, but he could feel a touch of joy getting into his heart. It was an amazing and inexplicable feeling.
Suddenly, Angelina could understand Jack's feelings of loneliness from missing his mom so much, fear of not being loved by his dad, and frustration because his dreams of being an artist like his mom wasn't possible anymore.
Jack was relieved inside of the angel's wings. Angelina's love and kindness set him free from the bad feelings that were blocking their communication.
Angelina whispered in Jack's ears.
You are good, Jack. You're an amazing boy, very talented and loved. Trust yourself and be kind. Everything will work out.
What have I done? I have to talk to Mr. Smith. I need to apologize. I'm not a crazy rebel.
Jack said to himself.
Dad, I'm going to see Mr. Smith. I'll come back soon.
Shouted Jack, running back to the park and leaving his dinner on the table.
Angelina was already at Mr. Jim Smith's house. The lights were off and Mr. Smith was resting on the sofa close to the fireplace. Angelina spread her wings around his shoulder, keeping the old man under her wings, feeling his sad feelings and giving him love and relief. Once, Jim was a very happy man. He met Laura at the University of Arts. They were made for each other. Soon, she became Mrs. Smith and they lived happily for more than 50 years. But since Laura passed away, he became bitter and grumpy. He completely abandoned the park, which was his beautiful backyard, and he started scaring everyone away.
Under Angelina's wings, Mr. Jim Smith became the joyful Jim again. Suddenly, his heart was warm and his mind was taken by positive thinking. He was unexpectedly happy.
Jack's notebook on the coffee table just caught his eyes. Once he opened it, tears rolled down his face. It was full of amazing drawings, colorful patterns, and brilliant creations, bringing back lovely memories from university times with Laura.
Jack is just very sad. He's a lovely boy, an artist like you. He needs you. You'll have a new chapter in life, Jim, whispered Angelina.
The doorbell interrupted his thoughts. When he opened the door, he could not believe his eyes.
Jack? Mr. Smith asked, surprised.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Smith. Please forgive me. I will paint your wall. I don't want to be that bad guy. I'm a good person. I'm very sorry.
Jack couldn't stop apologizing for himself. Is this yours? Asked Mr. Smith, showing him the notebook.
Oh, I left it behind. It's mine, but it's from a long time ago.
Answered Jack sadly. You're an artist. It's wonderful, exclaimed Mr. Smith with joy.
Please stop. I am not.
Said Jack with a huge lack of confidence.
Yes, you are. You're definitely an artist, shouted Mr. Smith, switching the lights on. Jack was amazed. Mr. Smith's house had walls full of art. The most stunning paints were all over his walls.
Jack came inside completely astonished. Who could believe that the grumpy Jim was interested in art? Jack and Jim had so much in common. A beautiful friendship was just beginning and Angelina couldn't be happier.
They had a great time together. Jack couldn't believe that Jim was an artist, being an art teacher for many years.
Jack, I see a lot of talent in you. I really want you to paint my wall, both your art and I want to guide you. Can I be your art teacher? Offered Mr. Smith.
Am I dreaming?
Laughed Jack.
Jack and Jim became more than friends. They became family. Jack brought a new sparkle into Jim's life and Jack's dad was so happy with this beautiful friendship. They were always together and so many people thought they were father, son, and grandson.
Together, with the help of the community, they renovated Jim's backyard, making it just as nice as the old one, with a beautiful and colorful playground, blossoming gardens, and walls of art and joyful kids all around.
Angelina learned that empathy is the best way to start helping other people, and she is still on her mission of spreading kindness all over the world.
Do you have a warm heart, an open mindset, and positive thinking? So, maybe you can hear Angelina's whispers. The end.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, you can change the world one brave day at a time.
There's joy, there's wonder everywhere when you see the world from the eyes of a child, the eyes of a child.
This has been a Glimpse production. Thank you for watching.